Do you know how to graph functions? How about the concept of analyzing them? Analyzing graphs of functions, that's what we're going to talk about today.
The graph of a function f is the collection of ordered pairs x and f of x such that x is in the domain of f. X is the directed distance from y-axis while y or f of x is directed distance from x-axis.
This is not a graph of y as a function of x because you can find that the vertical line is intersect the graph twice. That is, for a particular input x, there is more than one output y.
As we can see here in the graph, this is a graph of y that represents the function of x because every vertical line intersects at the graph at most once, meaning that for a particular input of x, there is at most one output of y.
This is a graph of y as a function of x. Note that if a vertical line does not intersect the graph, it simply means that the function is undefined for that particular value of x. That is, for a particular input x, there is at most one output y.
To find the zeros of the function, set the function equal to 0 and solve for independent variable. F of x equals 3x squared plus x minus 10. The first thing that we need to do is to set f of x equal to 0. So 3x squared plus x minus 10 equal to 0. And then we need to factor it. The quantity of 3x minus 5 times the quantity of x plus 2 equal to 0. And then set first factor equal to 0. 3x minus 5 equal to 0. And then set second factor equal to 0. So x plus 2 equal to 0. The zeros of f are x equals 5 over 3 and x equal to negative 2.
Set g of x is equal to 0. Square root of 10 minus x squared is equal to 0. Square each side. 10 minus x squared is equal to 0. Add x squared to each side. 10 is equal to x squared. Extract square roots. Positive negative square root of 10 is equal to x. The zeros of g are x is equal to negative square root of 10 and x is equal to square root of 10. In figure 1.56, note that the graph of g has negative square root of 10 and 0 and square root of 10 and 0 as its x-intercepts.
For the last solution, we just have to equate h of t to 0. So we will get 2t minus 3 all over t plus 5 is equal to 0. Multiply each side by t plus 5 so we can cancel out the t plus 5 on the other side. We will get 2t minus 3 is equal to 0. Add both sides by positive 3 to cancel out the negative 3 on the other side, so we will get 2t is equal to 3. Then to get the value of t, we have to divide both sides by 2, so we will get t is equal to 3 over 2 or 3 halves. The zero of h is t is equal to 3 over 2. We have to note that the graph of h has 3 all over 2 on its x-axis and 0 on its y-axis as its t-intercept.